What about like a good like a good like Sapnap story? It'd be funny.
Oh, there's loads of funny Sapnap stories. I don't know, there's like loads of funny Sapnap stories that I just can't say. There's like, I could probably think of like, we could go on for hours here.
Oh yeah, it was. This is funny. This is a good one we can tell. It's kind of like Mimi, but so like, okay, Sapnap. How can I say this without like saying anything weird? Sapnap, like I don't even remember how long ago. It was quite a while ago. Was like dating this girl, right? And
Sapnap girlfriend.
Well, he was, and then he sent a picture of her, like just of his face, like a picture of himself to her, and then like George sent it to him the next day, and that was like, "How the hell did you get that picture? Where did you get that picture from?" And George was like, "Don't worry about it." He's like, "Where did you get that picture from? I didn't see the picture." And it was like, I think and like she had like screenshot or something and like sent it to George as like a joke. And Sapnap was mad. Sapnap was mad, but he didn't understand how he had gotten the picture, and it was so funny. But George was just like roasting him. But it's funny because then like a little bit later, like it was like, I think it's actually, is it still on his Instagram? I think it's still on his Instagram.
I think
actually.
Wait,
I think it might
there's
be,
no way it's
unless
that
he removed
picture.
it. No, it is that
his
picture.
Instagram?
It's that picture. That was the picture. He put it up later. He like put it on.
No,
I think
it's
I
not
look good
that.
in
It's
it.
not that.
He removed it. It used to be there. It was like a picture of him like in bed with like a Snapchat filter on or something.
He's got these like French bed sheets.
Oh, hold on, because that's how it happened. He said like, I think he might have been talking about his bed sheets or something.
Oh, and I said,
and then
the
you
ones
were like,
the ones that have the French one.
Yeah, the one that have the French writing on it. He was like, what do you know that? What do you mean?
Yeah, because he
like,
never
don't
showed
worry,
us the
don't worry.
Yeah, he never showed us the bed sheets before, and I knew what was on the bed sheets. That was it.
Like, he was so confused how you figured it out.
Oh my god.
Then he's like, "Oh no, I must have sent you that. I must have sent you like the photo at the time. I must have sent you it." And you're like, "No, you didn't." He's like, "I don't think I did, but I must have." You're like, "No, no."
No, he didn't. I just memed him. Funny. He's got memed. Swat wa mem.
That's a good Sapnap story. This story, I remember the story now. It's like a funny story, but also it's like it's kind of like a telling story, like of how you shouldn't let like your emotions like control you, I guess. So me and Simon, there was like, I remember when I coded the basketball game.
Yeah. Like
in Minecraft. So there's this I coded this game where it's basketball in Minecraft. It took a long time and it was a lot of fun. And me and Simon were playing it and we bet money on it, right? So we were like betting money on the game.
How much money?
No, we were betting money. It wasn't that much. It was like before I did YouTube. So I guess it was before I did YouTube.
No, must have been before that.
Yeah, it was before I did YouTube.
Like at least a year and a half ago.
And it was probably something like $100 or something. Like, I mean, it's a lot of money, but not like, so much that it's crazy. We were betting like $100 probably, and then like we would do like a series, right? And it was like, so we're playing like actually like pretending it's like NBA style, right? It's like 7 games, and so Sapnap like went up like 3-0, right? And he was being so cocky, and up to that point I was being like so whatever, right? Like so reasonable and everything, being like just no, because I'm competitive, but I don't get like toxic in that way, right? So he's up 3-0 and he's being like super toxic. Oh yeah, because I was before I was like talking all this crap before it, right? About how like I'm gonna beat him and whatever, because we were always both very good at it. And then so after he got up 3-0, he was being so whatever, and I was like, all right, I know his weakness, and I was like, it's kind of like a dick move to like exploit it, but like I know his weakness. What?
Trash talking.
Yeah. His weakness is he I've said this before on people's streams, like stuff doesn't get to me. Things people say don't really get to me. And so, but I know what Sapnap it does, like with certain things. Like I know like competitively, if you're like calling him trash to his face, like he does not take it well, and it totally affects him like majorly. And so I just became like the biggest trash talker like of the century. I was like talking about his mom, talking about like his friends, I was like about everything, and it just like threw him off so bad. And then I won them like all the rest.
You just destroyed him.
And then he was like, I remember on the last game, he got so mad, and he muted his TeamSpeak sounds and was like just playing the game muted to try and come back because I was like winning by a lot, and then I still barely won. I had a big enough lead. And then he came on. He was like so pissed, and he was saying a lot of mean stuff. But he was like, oh yeah. He was so mad. He was so mad. But it's funny because it's like, to me it was like, oh well, I mean, yeah, that was a weak. He was doing it to me. It doesn't do anything. But when I did it back to him like 3 times as hard, it like totally like threw him off. I think that's something that's like it's like when someone has a weakness like that in like a game. It's just funny that. You remember like Bad bet money with you, right? And it was something like, it was something absurd, like, because he was like so much better than you.
No,
and
yeah.
He was like, oh, I'll bet you money that you can't. No,
and then he doubled or nothing like twice.
Yeah.
Right. And he ended up owing like $500. I don't think he ever paid me.
Well, no, because this is what happened. So like, Bad got so mad because Bad was like, we were all betting money on this back in the day. It was funny. But like, so Bad was betting money with George that he would like beat George by more than 10 points, right? Because like he's played George so many times and he like crushed him like every time like he was playing him, because George first of all his ping and stuff because it's like a US server, but also he just wasn't as good at the game. And so like Bad was like so confident. He's like, oh, you can't get the 10. George's like, you know what? Like, I'll do it. And Bad didn't make him put up anything. Bad was just like, oh, because Bad really wanted to play. And he's like, all right, I'll put up $100. And then George like,
I think that's how it started, because I just didn't want to play, and he really wanted to play. So he was like, all right, I'll bet you $100, because he was so sure that he would win.
Yeah, he was so sure he was gonna win. But he just wanted to like play, and so he bet $100. And then George actually like
I destroyed him.
Like literally like beat him. Like didn't even. Like, no, you just barely beat him. But the thing is, like, you had never beaten him before. Like, so not only did you beat him by more than 10 points, but you beat him. Like, you actually beat him. And so Bad was, like, so mad. And Bad was like, oh, double or nothing, double or nothing, double or nothing. And then you were like, oh, fine, whatever. But you like, really didn't want to do it. But he's like, oh, you do it or I'm not going to pay you. All right? So you're like,
this
that's
is what
so
happened.
scummy. But, like,
I doubled or nothing. And then there was like a glitch. It was like something like he won, but it was in such a trash way.
No, you won. You won.
Did I?
This is what happened. So he did double or nothing. But George wouldn't do it for double or nothing, so he raised it up to $500 instead of $100. And George was like, "Fine, I'll do it for $500." And so they got down to it. And then George, like, there was one glitch with the code. So George had to not win the game, but had to get within 10, right? And George was down by 9 points, so like 1 point from being out of this radar thing. And Bad, like, I don't know, people don't understand basketball, but Bad missed a point, and it went out the back, and it should have been his ball, but it switched it to George because of a glitch. And then so George just like hogged the ball for the last 30 seconds and then won. And then Bad was like,
Bad wouldn't accept it.
No, Bad would not accept it. Bad was like, oh, I would have totally gotten.
Even though he wouldn't.
Well, he might not have, but like he might have as well.
Like
it was like 50-50. Like it was 50-50 between whether he did or he didn't. But it was funny because he was like, oh, I'll compromise. I'll give you 200.
Oh yeah, because then we split. I remember we split. I think that's what. And then I don't think he ever paid it because like it was like
paid you 200. He paid you the 200 or whatever. Yeah, he paid you like 200 because he was saying like, oh, I'll pay you half or whatever, because he was saying like, I don't think there was a glitch. I don't think you deserve the full thing.
But then I'm pretty sure I think technically we bet again and I lost it all. And then we were even. I'm pretty sure that happened.
No,
I'm pretty sure that happened, but I don't know.
No, you didn't. There were so many funny moments out of those. Like, was it me and you or me and was it me? It was me and you that went against Callahan and Bad, right? Not me and Sapnap. Right?
Oh, when we completely destroyed them.
Oh,
and I have that. Do I still have that audio clip?
It's so funny. Oh,
we were literally crying.
Like I honestly think that like in my life, if I had to pick like my top 10 funniest moments ever, I would say that would be in the top 10. And the thing is, George has it on recording, so it's so.
I don't know if I still have it anymore.
Yeah, it was so funny though. Like what happened was like Bad and Callahan were both like so confident they were gonna beat us. Like they're like talking so much crap, and I don't think they bet money, but they're like so confident.
No, and
then we like totally like I think we won by like 40 points or something. It was not even
close.
That's
like a ton.
And like that is a lot. Like you have to actually like literally like be like curb stomping them into the ground. And they're like little kids.
And we were just
like, that's how bad
them.
It was. And so like every time we would score a point, we'd just be like talking trash like together so hard. And like when we went up by like 20.
And in the 5th minute, George hits his 3-pointer. They're up 300 to 0. We were just like,
Yeah, no,
they were
we
getting
just
so
started-
mad. You just hear
saying all
Bad's
these
like
dumb
keyboard just going like this, like he's not even typing.
And it was so funny because we were like, yeah, Ben wasn't talking, and there was another like we kept like memeing it. It's like George would like just come and take these crazy shots and just hit them and be like, in the three. It's like a half court, and he just like chucks it up. We're already up by 30. It goes in. It's like 33, and we're both just like screaming of like joy. And then when we do win, like we're sitting there for the next like 10 minutes just memeing them, and I'm like wheezing. I can't even breathe. Like I was laughing so hard, and because George would be like, "But it's in. He goes down. He takes the last shot. It's in. They lose by 100." like just these dumb memes where it's like they just got
we were just
totally
being
destroyed.
toxic. It was so funny.
We were being toxic, but it's so funny. It's also funny because it's like when somebody's trash talking, and then you're just like how did we like? There's no way we should have done that. Like. And it was funny because it was the second time. Like the first time we beat them really badly, and they're like, "Oh, go again," and we beat them like double as bad the next time. So it was so much funnier.
Yeah, they got memed.
No, they got super
memed on.
That might be our funniest memory together. Like I don't know what tops.
Well,
that.
we were just
that tops
I don't know. We were just dying. Like to be fair, like it wasn't. I don't think it was actually that funny. Like technically.
But it's like everything kind of comes together. Like it was like a couple things. One, it was me and you like dominating as a team, and then two, it was me and you like showing up some people that were like trash talking the hell out of us, and then three, it was like you could just tell how mad they were. So they're like 10 times funnier, and then four, it's like Bad and Callahan. They're like our friends, so it was like 10 times funnier. I don't know. I think all of it put together. And then, like, obviously, we're just, like, the fact that it was just so funny that, like, we just
I mean, like, from an
destroyed them.
outsider, I don't think it was that fun. I think for us, it was, like, really
for us,
funny.
it was, no, yeah, I think
so
for
funny.
us, for us, it was,
But technically,
that's probably
it
one of
wasn't
the
that
funniest, like, that's probably one of the funniest ones.
Top 10 memes. Top 10
for us.
Georgian Dream memes.
Yeah,
Number
definitely top
10. Destroying Callahan and Bad in basketball.
Okay, we have to think of another top 10 funny meme that's happened. Oh, I guess this one's not as funny, but Callahan, yeah, the dumb Callahan thing where like the guy, who was it? It was like a list or something, was like stuck on the edge, like floating, and he fireballed and it boosted him off, and he fell and died.
In Bedwars.
Yeah, it was so dumb. We were playing. We were like, again, all these stories usually that are so funny like lead back to like competitiveness. Like we were like it was me, George, Callahan, and I think Sapnap maybe, or no, Lakota. And so it was like the four of us, and we wanted to do a 4v4 versus like Bad and like his friends. So it was like Bad, Alyssa,
No, it was
two other.
No, it was Bad and like a bunch of people that like I don't even know. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but his friends from like Munchie. It
No,
was like Munchie.
he had like a sweat Bedwars team.
A sweat Bedwars team. We were like, we can beat them. Like, we can beat them. He's like, there's no way. They play like Bedwars like 24 times a day. And so we're sitting there like, all right, we can beat them because we're very good, but like we don't play Bedwars like ever. And so we're like, all right, we can win. And so we went on and we 4v4'd them. And like, we have the victory in the bag. Like, we have it in the bag. Like, we've killed all of them. Their bed's broken. There's one person left. They're glitched in a block, floating over the void. Like that is how bad their situation is. Like and then we have one person left, and we're trying to tell him like it was Callahan was left. We're like, Callahan, he's like right there. Like you just go like if you just break the block, they'll fall into the void. Just break the block. And then Callahan like sees it. He pulls out a fireball, and he misthrows it. It hits the block in front of him, boosts him backwards off the edge, and we lose. And we're all sitting there like so pissed that we lost.
Fair, that wasn't that. We weren't laughing. We were mad.
No, we were not laughing. But it's funny looking back on it. That was so funny.
And we're saying
like,
my trap.
Memeing
That's another top
it
10 meme.
Funny.
My trap.
Oh, that's top 10 for sure.
I'm about to die.
Oh no! Stop! Move!
I'm gonna die.
Wait, is this it?
Have you feet trap? No, dude.
No, this is what happens when you fall down my trap. I mean, my hole.
Your trap. What's wrong?
Oh.
What's wrong with you?
It was an accident. I didn't mean that. I built up a bit too high. Out of
Your
the
trap. I see your house.
Why did you fall down my trap?
This is
Man,
a team
Dream
game.
is
You know
dying,
that, right,
you guys.
George? This
What?
is a team game. You know that, right?
I don't know why I even said that. I don't know. Alright, come on.
God,
the
Dream is
house?
on the verge of tears.
Wait, where am I?
can't stop.
There's like a.
Oh my god.
It's just so stupid.
I'm just tiring up. I can't be bothered anymore. Where's the house?
I'm already
Oh
home.
my
I don't
god.
want to live with you guys.
Oh my
You guys
god,
are
I
so
fell in
dysfunctional.
Oh, is that
Dream
the
is
house
like
over
I
there?
fell
That's
in
the
water.
house.
I fell in
That's
water.
the house.
Dream is in
The
mass
house is over
hysteria right now. George is
Damn.
trapping people. I don't want to live with you guys anymore.
Deep breaths, deep breaths. Okay, let's go. I see the house. Okay, yeah, I think we should. I see another Enderman as well. I think we should turn.
What the heck, man?
Wait, where am I?
Oh my god. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna pee myself.
What? Did you say he's gonna
Dog.
pee himself?
I think I'm just in a cave or something.
You guys hear this?
I was trying to calm down and then George like falls down a ravine or something. Guys, please stop. Pause. Just pause, please. Just give me a minute. I need to stop laughing. I'm having a breakdown.
That's
Yeah,
top
my
10
trap
memes.
is top 10. It's the way you said that. You fell into my trap. I
I don't know why
my
I-
trap. Like, why did you say my trap? Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
It's funny because I slowly realized like why did he say that? Like imagine him trapping me in the X-ray. Like we're like a team. Like him trapping me. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I
just
don't know. I
slowly,
don't know
like,
why
went
I
into
said that.
chaos.
I have no idea why I said that. I was
And then,
like,
and then it made me think of like the trolls because I was like, oh, he trapped me. I can trap Sapnap. And then I trapped Sapnap with that dumb like block in front of the thing, and he's like just ran splat into it.
Okay, I got 3 eyes Ender. Ready? We'll go outside and chunk it.
Chunk it?
You mean Chuck?
What? Oh
Oh my god.
What's in my? Why did you place netherrack?
Dream. What is wrong with you?
You just got pranked.
And that's when I just started like.
Oh, that was
I
funny in
was
in
dead.
you can't in that my video when you can't touch the floor, when like you guys just kept dying on that block.
Going into this house.
Okay.
Oh, the village is getting
I
pillaged. What?
totally forgot to mine underneath.
All right, this house is useless.
Oh my!
I walked on the dumb block that Sapnap didn't replace.
Wait, don't take the
George
stuff,
has that.
Sapnap.
Oh, George's in charge.
No,
Oh,
I didn't
there's
take
a
it. I
skeleton.
didn't
Oh, there's
take
a
it.
skeleton.
Oh, he died on the same block.
Yeah, replace it, George. You're standing right there laughing.
Okay, I replaced
Replace
it.
the block.
I replaced it.
Replace it! I thought you replaced it. You said you would. You stupid idiot.
No, James, stop.
Kill him, dude.
What the? What the heck? Okay, it was just a prank. It was a prank, guys. It's a prank. That was actually really. I like that one. That was a
No, I
funny
know
one.
that. Yeah, I don't know if that's top 10. But that's probably like top.
I was
50.
dying at that one.
I'd say top 50.
Because like I told Sapnap I broke the blog. I placed the blog back, but I didn't. And his reaction when he came back, he's like, "Why did you do that? You're an idiot. You are such an idiot. I just died." And he was so mad.
Oh no, that's hilarious. Okay.
Anyway,
What would you say my weakness is
me.
for like competition? I guess. You're such an idiot.
Hot and clay.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was an online meme. What?
George, you know what we're surrounded by?
Clay?
Hardened clay.
What? What?
That was just improv. I had no idea where I was taking you, and then I went to the portal and it was in the Mesa biome, and the first thing I thought of was that as a meme. I was like, oh, that's perfect. There is some funny Omegle stories. Those are so funny. Oh, those are funny. Those like really recent though. Most of that, like all of them, pretty much.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, those are funny though. Those are funny.
Go ahead, tell the story.
You've done it way more than I have.
I can't think of an individual funny moment. It's just funny in general.
Like right then, when he's like about to go into the story. I remember there was another one. It was, I think this was on the Minecraft tag. There was some girl. I think I saw her like a TikTok that she made about it afterwards. But it was like Carl, like she had a guitar in the background or something, and Carl was like, "Oh, can you play guitar?" And she was like, "Yeah, I can play guitar." He was like, "Oh, play me a song." And she was like, "Okay." And then she goes to get it. And
He skipped it when she had her back to us.
As soon as she got back, it was like a minute later at least. Like she went like through all this effort, got the guitar, sat down, and then Carl just skipped her. And then like, we got her
it was the
again
moment,
later.
No, it was the moment she went and got the guitar. She got back and she plays the first note.
The first note,
and then
yeah.
he leaves.
And then like we got her again, like it was like an hour later or something. We got her again, and he was like, and then he's like, "Oh no, okay, yeah, no, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. Yeah, it wasn't my idea. I have it was I think it was Connor's idea. I think it was Connor's idea or something." And then he's like, "Oh, okay." So then like he skipped. Yes, no. Then he's like, "All right, just play me this. I actually want to hear it." And then, like, I was yelling. I was like, "Skip when she plays the first note! Skip again when she plays the first note!" And Carl's listening. And then she grabs the guitar. She comes back. She starts to play the first note. And Carl just skips her again. And we never saw her again.
So sad. Like if you cried every time.
Drunk stories? Have you even been drunk before, George?
Okay, listen, I'm going to clear this up right now. Ponk says... There's like this picture where I'm like blacked out drunk. That's like literally impossible to have happened. I've never even been drunk before.
Yeah.
I mean, I have drunk alcohol before, but like I've never been drunk. So
I have never intentionally drinking a single
Cap.
drop of alcohol.
Like, if you asked any of like my IRL friends, like they would be like, "Yeah, there's no way George did that." Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never drinking alcohol intentionally, like a single drop actually. I've actually twice I've accidentally drinking alcohol, but
Dream accidentally drunk alcohol.
yeah, I have. Once it was,
How was it
rum in a root beer bottle that because we were on like a road trip, right? And we have so we like package all this stuff, and there was like a root beer that I guess she just grabbed from somewhere, like the closet or something, I think, because she was like, "Oh, it was root beer," and threw it in there. And then I think my sister won it and I won it. We were like arguing over it. My mom was like, "Oh, I'll give it to him because like I like root beer more." And this was like so long ago, like 10 years ago or something. And then and it was like I think my sister was so young. My sister was like 6 or something, so she was really young. And it was Drista, yes, it was Drista. And she wanted the root beer, and I wanted the root beer. And so, my mom, because I like root beer more, she gave it to me. And my sister was like so young and small. And then I drank like some of it. Well, listen, I'll explain why. I drank some of it, and then I realized like it kind of tastes weird. And then like I gave it to my mom, and my mom was like, "That's rum. Like we put the rum in the root beer bottle." And she's like,
That
"Thank God
you
drank it." That's what I'm saying. She's like, "Thank God you drank it and not
Drista.
Oh no.
Bad.
Yeah, and then
Bad.
I drank
Why?
another time
Bad.
it was lemonade, but-
We're talking about something private.
Oh no.
I remember I got pulled over while I was on dumb TeamSpeak. And
Yes, he did. He got pulled over, and didn't you get a ticket?
And
I
they
swear
got
he
you
was
for a
like really big
DUI.
ticket. It was like a $600 ticket. Or something
Yeah.
dumb.
He had a
That was
huge
dumb.
ticket because he was driving
I was
so
going,
fast.
I was going 9 over.
He had a huge
9
dump truck as
over,
well.
and I got like a $600 fine. That was so
Oh,
dumb.
wow,
They just
wow,
knew.
wow.
I was in like North Carolina or something dumb. They just knew it. But I had a Florida
Primal.
license plate. They were like,
Primal.
"Oh, he's gonna not be able to go to court against us. We can just charge him this insane amount for going 9 over."
Yeah.
Like in the
You
middle
should
of the
just
night.
go
Why would you go
In the
9
middle of the
over?
night when there's
Speed,
Why would you go
because,
9 over?
Because there was no cars on the road. I was going like 2,000
until-
miles
yeah,
or something.
Yeah,
dumb.
no cars on the road until there is, and then you're
but there
screwed.
wasn't.
Until there's
It
a
was like
child in the
3 a.m.
road,
in the
and those
morning.
9 extra miles can save
Yeah,
that
a
child.
child in the middle of like the interstate, like it was like
Yeah,
that's like where
it's
there's
possible.
nowhere else. There's
That's
not even
possible.
houses anywhere nearby.
Yep.
There's
Possible.
nowhere else. There's not even
possible.
houses anywhere nearby.
Yep.
George, just tell your scar story. Your chat is like freaking
Oh,
out.
okay.
I do remember.
I'll tell
I do
her.
remember thinking I
I'll
was
tell her
gonna.
when we hit the sub goal of 50,000.
Oh, you're so
No, I'm
dumb.
joking.
But I do,
I'm no
I do
quacksy,
remember-
don't worry.
Mm.
I do remember one
Waggity.
time when I did get pulled over for going
Spicy.
really fast, and I thought my parents were gonna like kill me.
What?
And when I told my parents about it, I added a 1 in front so they would like as a joke. That way, when they saw it, they
was
would
less.
not react as good.
Oh my god.
I said like I think I was going like 40 over or something.
Wait, Dream.
Wait,
you
maybe
were
I
going
am.
40 over.
I don't know.
Well, I'm
what?
pretty sure. Well, listen. I'm pretty sure I was going 110 in a 70.
What the hell?
Well, listen. This is what happened.
Wait, when was this?
why
I wanna hear this.
Why-
Why am I getting pulled over? This is unfair.
Well, listen. No. That was different. That was different.
I'm
That was
dreaming
another
I'm
time.
above the law.
That was different. That was a different
I'm gonna
time.
speed run this interstate.
I thought I was.
Speedrun the
I thought I
interstate.
was dead. I thought like my parents were gonna kill me because I was like, and so when I texted them,
Why
I said,
would your
like,
parents
I was going
kill you?
100 and because like I was like recklessly driving, like so I texted my mom and I said, hey, I got pulled over for going 140 over instead of 40 over.
140 over. Wait, in your Lambo?
Lying to your parents.
No, because my mom reacted. She was like, "What the hell?" And then I was like, "Oh no, actually, correction, 40." And then she was like, "Oh," I was like, "Oh, you don't do that."
Oh, that was planned.
Okay.
That was planned. You made it
No,
look
it was
so much
planned.
better.
That's
I
so
think.
It actually was planned.
Oh my
But regardless,
goodness.
that
I
happened.
can't believe you.
But the
Dream.
reason to be fair, there's no excuse for like speeding. But the reason I was speeding was I don't know. I was just like it was fun. That's so dumb. But I remember it was Friday night. It was my last day of work. I think it was like 3 Christmases ago or something. It was like Friday night, my last day of work, and it was like 4 a.m. in the morning, like a Saturday morning. And I was like so happy to
Thanks
be
for
off. And I was
clarifying
like,
that it was 4 a.m. in the morning, by the way.
but I was like, oh, there's no way I'm gonna like, there's no way they're gonna pull me over. Like,
Of course.
I drive this interstate every day. And
What?
then,
Dream sounds like he puts
Whatever.
his shirts on backwards. This is true.
He does.
He does
Wait,
do
I don't
that.
get it. What do you mean? What do you mean they're gonna pull me over because I'm in this interstate all the way?
well, because usually how it works in like America usually is that like the police camp certain areas. They're campers. They camp certain
But
areas.
there's like thousands of cars in a freeway every day. Like I don't know if they're gonna remember your car specifically.
Well, I'm saying that what I'm saying is like usually I know that they don't camp this area, so I could speed through it because
okay.
like I know there's never police here, so I can just speed through it because
James got his
like
police
whatever.
radar out. He knows where they sit. He knows the
But then there
cameras.
was. I just happened.
I love how he
they
said
just
it. The way
happened
it
to be
works in
there.
America.
Well, I don't know because I don't know. You obviously don't live in America, so
yeah.
Oh, is that
that's not
obvious?
what you want to understand. But
Yeah.
well, it's obvious because he's told me he doesn't. That's why it's obvious.
Wait.
That was
But yeah, so yeah, I
satisfying.
remember that. But that I regret. I never got pulled over after that again. Actually, that's not true. I got pulled over many times after that, but I never got pulled over for going that much
Wow.
over after that.
You know, I've never been pulled over for speeding.
You know, I've never been pulled over for anything.
Yeah, you're right. You never got pulled over for speeding. You've just crashed into a pole and took the power out for your whole city. Congrats, idiot! Like, you're acting like
Wow.
you're so much better than me.
Okay, that was due to mechanical failure.
Oh
okay?
yeah,
That
mechanical
wasn't-
failure of your
body?
car crashing into a pole and knocking it over and taking the whole power out
Polus.
for the next like week.
Hey.
Among Us.
Have you guys ever been close to crashing?
I've never wrecked my car. Congrats, bud. You're worse.
Wow.
I'm not allergic to anything.
That's
George,
not
you
true.
gotta be a nice
Oh.
potato.
You told me you're allergic to something.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Tell me what.
You're allergic to me.
So dumb. I knew you were gonna say that.
Every time you get near me, you just get all red.
He
You look
does.
like you never learn how to tie your shoes. I can tie my shoes. You just unstrap the Velcro and put it on.
Hey George, do you have any scars?
I have a story. I have a
I do
story. I have a story.
actually. I have
by
a
the way.
scar on my eye. Can you see it?
I want to hear this bad
On
boy.
my
out.
eyebrow. You see
Okay,
it?
I didn't even realize, however long I wasn't talking, my
I
mic
can
was
see it,
muted
yeah.
for.
That's actually a
So-
story. That's a story. You want to hear the story of the eyebrow scar?
Yeah, how'd you get your scar, George?
You want to know how I got
You have
these
an- You have
scars?
an eyebrow scar?
Yeah. Here's the story about how I got these scars.
Go on.
I was really young, and the computer was broken, and we were getting this computer repair guy. Oh my god, the computer repair. That's like actually serious. That's actually the story. I didn't even realize.
Go on. Just go on.
And this computer repair guy was coming to fix the computer, and my dad was like sleeping. He's like having like a nap or whatever, and well, like throughout the day, I just kept asking him like, "Oh my god, when's the guy coming? When's the computer guy coming? When's the computer guy coming?" And then he went to go have like this nap, and I like ran into his room, jumped on the bed whilst he was sleeping. I was like, "When's he coming?" And he's like, he like freaked out, and like, cause I just like jumped on him when he was sleeping, and he like launched me, cause he just like freaked out. He like launched me, and I hit my head on like the side of the thingy, and then like it was so weird. Like it didn't hurt, but it was bleeding. My dad was like, "You have to go to the hospital. Like I have to take you to the hospital." And I was like, I thought he was joking, but then I had to go to the hospital and I had to get stitches because like it didn't even hurt, but it was bleed. I don't even remember it being bad, but it must have been because otherwise he wouldn't have taken me to the hospital to get stitches. But that's the scar story. You happy?